Actually, you've brought up a couple of really important points. The first is the number of stakeholders who all have a role to play. So often what happens in the organizations, we see they say, oh, well, the cloud costs are high, and it's all put on the operations. Said, okay, sort it out. But it's actually the business, the product. They drive a lot of those costs because of their decisions on what products they put, what resilience, what performance they provide. So everyone's got a part to play in making sure that that cost profile is actually delivering value to the business. It is a good point. I think that the other thing I thought is quite interesting what you said is when you compare the cost of AWS to, say, a traditional on-prem model, we've looked in the past at other cloud providers who provide, effectively they'll just provide infrastructure as a service. But they're missing things like the observability. They're missing, as you said, security. And so there's the cost comparison is not just on the pure compute or the hardware, it's all the wrapper around it, which makes it easier to manage or easier to scale up or easier to open new locations. So those are all really good points.
Direct and indirect, it's that classic indirect that a lot of traditional finance folks have a tough time with. It can be grayer, it can be tougher to quantify,
That's
but
right.
that is one vehicle through which I've found I oftentimes get pulled deeper into the operational side of the business, is following those threads of other ancillary impacts of a big decision like this. Which to your earlier point of how do you think of the questions you think of, that's definitely one of the drivers.